Hello, and welcome to Evergreen Health, your trusted source for science-backed tips to help you live stronger, healthier, and happier every day. Today, we're diving into something that might surprise you. What if I told you that restoring your muscle strength isn't about pushing harder at the gym or taking some miracle pill? Instead, it comes down to one simple daily habit that can help your legs feel powerful again, almost like you're 20 years younger. Sounds unbelievable, right? But recent research shows it's absolutely possible. This habit targets the hidden causes of muscle weakness, factors many seniors don't even realize are holding them back. So yes, while aging does bring challenges, it's not the whole story. There's real hope to reclaim your strength faster than you think. Before we jump into the details, take a moment to hit that like button, share this video with friends and family who could benefit, and make sure you subscribe to Evergreen Health so you never miss out on our latest health breakthroughs. Your support motivates us to keep bringing you valuable, life-changing information every week. Now, get ready for some eye-opening facts, practical tips, and inspiring stories that will change how you think about muscle strength and aging. Let's get started. The hidden truth about leg weakness. It's not just aging. For a long time, doctors, trainers, and most of us believed that muscle loss, especially in the legs, was mainly because of inactivity or hormone changes. We called it muscle atrophy, and it seemed like just part of getting older. But new research in neuroscience is showing us a different, more hopeful story. The problem isn't always that your muscles are gone or wasted away. Often, it's that the communication between your brain and your muscles breaks down. Think about your muscles like a well-trained crew on a job site. Your nervous system is the foreman giving the orders. If the foreman's voice gets weak or fuzzy, the crew might still be there, but they don't get the message to get to work. That's what happens to muscles when leg strength starts to fade. A study out of the University of Calgary found that adults with weaker legs often still have most of their muscle. The issue is that the signals from the brain aren't reaching the muscles properly. The muscles aren't dead. They're just sitting idle, waiting for the right commands. Have you noticed that standing up from a chair feels tougher than it used to? Or that your legs get tired faster even though you haven't changed your routine? Maybe you feel a bit unsteady sometimes and need to hold on to something. These aren't just signs of getting old. They can mean that the connection between your brain and leg muscles is slowing down. By the time you hit your 40s or 50s, the motor neurons, those nerves that send movement commands from your brain and spinal cord to your legs, start to work less efficiently. That means fewer electrical signals get through, so your muscles don't contract as well and they get tired sooner. Let me share a quick story. I worked with a gentleman named Harold, 68 years old. Harold was frustrated because even though he kept walking regularly, his legs felt weak and shaky when he got up from his favorite chair. After we talked about how nerve signals affect muscle function, I recommended some simple nutrition and lifestyle changes to help improve those signals. Within a few weeks, Harold felt steadier on his feet and said his legs felt alive again. Think about your daily life. When you get up from a chair or climb stairs, do you feel confident your legs will do their job? Or do you hesitate, worried about your balance or strength? These feelings might mean your nervous system needs some help. Here's the good news. You can actually improve that nerve-to-muscle connection. Certain nutrients act like fuel and repair materials for the wiring that connects your brain to your muscles. This can help restore clear, strong signals. Have you ever thought about how your diet could help turn that volume back up on your nerve signals? Or that some specific proteins and vitamins might wake up your muscle fibers, even without hitting the gym today? That's the power of targeted nutrition and smart lifestyle choices. When we understand why leg weakness happens, we open the door to getting mobility, balance, and confidence back, not just through exercise, but by supporting how your body talks to itself. Think about it. When's the last time you stood up and felt your legs respond quickly and powerfully? Do your legs tire more easily, even on days when you don't do much? Have you considered that the problem might be your nervous system, not just weak muscles? Would you like to learn easy nutrition and lifestyle tips that can help your legs reconnect and regain strength? By shifting the focus away from blaming age alone and instead focusing on your nervous system's health, you take control. Your legs can get strong again, not by magic, but by helping your body communicate better. Feeding your nervous system. The power of specific nutrients. Your spinal cord and nerves are like the wiring that keeps your body's messaging system running smoothly. To keep that system powered, your nervous system needs a steady supply of key nutrients. Think of the neuromuscular junction, where your nerves meet your muscles, as a critical communication hub. When the battery here runs low, your muscles don't perform like they should. That's when you might notice weakness, slower responses, or your legs just not feeling right. One of the fastest ways to recharge this system is by giving your body the right building blocks: amino acids, B vitamins, and other compounds that support neurotransmitter production, the chemicals your nerves use to talk to your muscles. Leucine, the molecular switch for muscle activation. Among these nutrients, leucine is a standout. This essential amino acid acts like a molecular trigger, telling your body, it's time to repair and build muscle. Because your body can't make leucine on its own, you have to get it through your diet. It's found in foods like eggs, beef, chicken, and especially whey protein. Leucine activates a key pathway in your muscle cells called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin. Think of mTOR as the control center that switches on muscle protein synthesis, the process that repairs and builds muscle tissue. Studies show that even older adults can get a powerful boost in muscle repair just hours after eating a leucine-rich meal. This helps overcome something called anabolic resistance, which means as you age, your muscles don't respond as well to growth signals. Here's a simple rule to keep in mind. Eating about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine, which you get from roughly 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein, in a meal can flip that switch and start muscle repair. Let me ask you, have you ever felt like your legs are weak even though you eat plenty of protein? Do you think about the type of protein you're eating, or just how much? Did you know timing your protein intake can make a big difference? Would you like to feel stronger by learning how to feed your muscles the right way? From my experience working with seniors, a lot of seniors focus on eating enough protein, which is important, but many don't realize that quality and timing matter just as much. For example, I worked with Mrs. Davis, a 74-year-old woman who wasn't seeing improvements in her leg strength despite eating well. After we added more leucine-rich foods like eggs and whey protein in the morning, she told me, "I feel like my legs are waking up with me now." That's the power of leucine. Not just how much protein you eat, but what kind and when you eat it. Easy ways to get more leucine. Start your day with eggs. They're a great natural source. Add a scoop of whey protein, isolate to a smoothie or shake, especially after light exercise. Include lean meats like chicken or beef in your meals. If you're vegetarian or vegan, foods like soy and quinoa have leucine, but in smaller amounts, so you may need larger portions. Think about this. What if tomorrow morning you woke up and felt your legs more energized and ready to move just because you gave your muscles the right signal with your breakfast? Feeding your nervous system the right nutrients, especially leucine, helps restore the communication between your brain and muscles, waking your legs up and keeping them strong. Acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that controls movement. Next, let's dive into acetylcholine, a key chemical messenger your body needs to make your muscles move. When your brain sends a signal to move, it gets converted into acetylcholine at the neuromuscular junction, the spot where your nerves connect with your muscles. Acetylcholine then binds to receptors on your muscle fibers, telling them, "Contract now." Without enough acetylcholine, or if the receptors don't work well, your muscles won't respond properly. That's when you might feel shaky, slow to react, or unsteady. As we get older, both the production of acetylcholine and how sensitive those muscle receptors are tend to go down. This makes muscle movements weaker and slower, which can increase your risk of falling and affect your balance. The good news? Your body makes acetylcholine from a nutrient called choline, which you can get from your diet. One of the best sources is egg yolks. Just 2 eggs provide over 300 milligrams of choline, enough to boost acetylcholine production within 6 to 12 hours after you eat them. Have you ever noticed your legs feel weaker or less steady as the day goes on? Do you sometimes feel a delay or hesitation when you stand up or start walking? What if simply eating 2 eggs each morning could help your muscles respond faster and stronger? A real-life example. I once worked with Mrs. Thompson, who was 72. She struggled with balance and leg weakness. After she started eating 2 eggs every morning, along with a whey protein shake, she noticed a big difference within just a few days. She told me, "I feel steadier when I walk, and my legs have more energy." This isn't just in her head. It's the effect of better acetylcholine production helping her nerves and muscles communicate more effectively. Not an egg eater. If you don't eat eggs, maybe you follow a plant-based diet, you can still get choline from foods like quinoa, Brussels sprouts, and soybeans. The only catch is that your body doesn't absorb choline from these as well, so you might need to eat more of them. Think about this. How easy would it be to add 2 eggs or a choline-rich plant-based meal to your breakfast? Would you like to feel more confident moving around without worrying about your balance? Have you ever wondered if your diet could be why your legs feel sluggish or weak? By fueling your body with enough choline, you help keep acetylcholine levels up, so your muscles get the signals they need to stay strong and responsive. That means better balance, stronger movements, and a lower chance of falls. Optimizing blood flow, nitric oxide, and beetroot. Even if your muscle signals are strong and your body is ready to build muscle, it won't do much good if your blood circulation is poor. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients your muscles need to recover and perform well. As we age, arteries can stiffen or narrow, which slows down blood flow. When that happens, your muscles, especially in your legs, don't get the oxygen and fuel they need, leaving you feeling tired or heavy. That's where nitric oxide, NO, comes in. Nitric oxide is a gas your body naturally produces in the lining of your blood vessels. Its job is to signal blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing more blood to flow through. You can boost nitric oxide naturally by eating foods high in dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. One of the best sources? Beetroot. Have you ever felt like your legs don't have enough energy even after resting? Do your feet or legs sometimes feel cold or heavy after sitting or standing for a while? Would you like a simple, natural way to improve your circulation and get more energy in your legs? What research shows? A 2015 study found that older adults who drank beetroot juice saw real improvements in leg muscle power and walking speed within hours. One participant, a 70-year-old man, said, "I felt like I could walk longer and climb stairs without getting tired so fast. That kind of quick boost can really improve daily life. How to use beetroot for better blood flow. Try eating 1 or 2 medium-sized beets or drinking about 8 to 10 ounces, 250, 300 milliliters of beet juice about 90 minutes before physical activity. For best results, combine beet intake with light exercise like walking or stretching. Moving your body helps produce even more nitric oxide, so you get the most benefit. Ask yourself, could you add a small glass of beet juice or a couple of beets to your routine before your daily walk? Have you noticed your legs feel heavier or more tired after sitting or standing too long? What if this simple habit helped you feel more energized and steady on your feet? A real-life example. One of my patients, George, 68, struggled with leg fatigue and slow walking. After adding beet juice before his walks and committing to 20 minutes of daily walking, he told me, "It's like my legs wake up now. I'm not dragging myself anymore." Adding beetroot to your diet is an easy, natural way to support your blood vessels, improve circulation, and give your muscles the oxygen and nutrients they need to keep you moving confidently. Combating inflammation. With dark leafy greens. One factor that often gets overlooked when dealing with muscle weakness and nerve problems is chronic, low-grade inflammation. This isn't the kind of inflammation you get from an injury, which is sudden and helps you heal. Instead, it's a persistent, low-level inflammation that quietly interferes with your muscles and nerves over time. Doctors measure this with markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and IL-6, interleukin 6. Higher levels of these markers are linked to lower muscle mass and weaker strength in older adults. So, why does inflammation cause these issues? Inflammation reduces the efficiency of your mitochondria, the energy producers in your muscle cells. When mitochondria aren't working well, your muscles tire more quickly. Plus, inflammation disrupts the way your nerves and muscles communicate, making movement slower and more difficult. The good news? Dark leafy greens. Like spinach, kale, arugula, and mustard greens are packed with nutrients called polyphenols, including one called quercetin. These compounds help block the inflammatory chemicals in your body, like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. Have you ever felt muscle stiffness or soreness that just won't go away? Do your legs feel heavy, or your energy dip as the day goes on? Did you know that eating just 1 cup of these greens every day can help lower that hidden inflammation and improve how your muscles feel? What the research shows studies have found that eating dark leafy greens daily lowers inflammation markers in the blood within a few weeks. And the effect gets even better if you combine healthy eating with moderate exercise, like walking or light strength training. For instance, one study had participants eat a cup of spinach or kale daily while staying active. After 4 weeks, their blood tests showed significant drops in inflammation, and many said their joints felt less stiff and their energy improved. A real-life example. I worked with Mrs. Garcia, 75, who dealt with leg stiffness and fatigue. She added a cup of cooked spinach to her breakfast every day and committed to a 20-minute walk. Within a month, she noticed her legs felt less stiff and she had more energy throughout the day. She told me, "I couldn't believe how much easier it was to move after just a few weeks. It really made a difference." Think about this. Could you add a cup of dark leafy greens to your breakfast or lunch? Have you noticed stiffness or heaviness in your legs that makes everyday tasks harder? What if this simple change helped ease that stiffness and gave you more energy? Adding dark leafy greens to your meals is an easy and effective way to fight inflammation naturally. It helps your muscles stay strong and your nerves work better, so you can keep moving comfortably and confidently. The importance of meal timing and distribution. When it comes to building and maintaining muscle, when you eat is just as important as what you eat. Protein intake triggers muscle protein synthesis, the process where your body repairs and builds muscle. But as we age, our muscles don't respond to these signals as well. This is known as anabolic resistance. Have you ever felt like you're eating enough protein but still not seeing muscle improvements? Do you notice some meals give you more energy than others? Would you like a simple plan to help your body make the most of the protein you eat? What research studies show that spreading your protein intake evenly throughout the day, rather than eating most of it at dinner, helps keep muscle-building signals active all day long. Starting your day with a high leucine breakfast is especially important because leucine is the amino acid that acts like a green light for muscle repair. Sample meal timing plan. Breakfast. Aim for at least 30 grams of high-quality protein. Examples include Greek yogurt with seeds and berries, or eggs with sautéed spinach. This jumpstarts muscle protein synthesis early in the day. Post-activity snack or meal. Within 30 to 60 minutes after any exercise or light activity, have a snack or meal with protein and complex carbs. For example, a protein smoothie with banana or quinoa with beans and olive oil. Carbs help insulin release, which improves amino acid absorption by muscles. Dinner. Avoid consuming a large amount of protein all at once. Muscles can only use about 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal to build muscle. Extra protein won't increase muscle growth and may be stored or burned for energy instead. Have you ever saved your biggest protein meal for dinner, thinking it would help your muscles more? What if spreading protein intake more evenly throughout the day helped you feel stronger and less tired? Real life. Example. Mr. Lewis, 70, used to think eating a big steak dinner was enough to keep his muscles strong. Yet, he felt weak in the mornings and sluggish during the day. After changing his routine to include a protein-rich breakfast and a post-walk protein smoothie, he noticed more morning energy and stronger legs. He said, "I never realized meal timing mattered so much. It really made a difference." Think about this. How often do you eat a protein-packed breakfast? Could you add a small protein snack after your daily walk or light exercise? Would you try spreading your protein intake throughout the day to help your muscles rebuild? Getting your meal timing right is an easy but powerful way to help your aging muscles stay strong and recover better. It's not just about how much protein you eat, but when you eat it. Step-by-step protocol to restore leg strength. Starting tonight, prepare a meal rich in leucine and choline, two important nutrients for muscle repair and nerve function. For example, have eggs with lean meat, like chicken or turkey, or enjoy a whey protein shake. This will give your body the building blocks it needs to start repairing your muscles overnight. Morning. About 30 minutes after waking up, eat 2 whole eggs, along with whey protein or cottage cheese. The eggs provide choline, which helps produce acetylcholine, a key chemical that tells your muscles to move. The whey or cottage cheese delivers leucine to kickstart muscle repair first thing in the morning. Before activity, about 90 minutes prior. Drink beetroot juice or eat cooked beets. Beets are high in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a gas that relaxes and widens your blood vessels to improve blood flow. Better circulation means your leg muscles get more oxygen and nutrients. Exercise. Do 15 to 20 minutes of light walking or dynamic stretching. This light activity helps your body produce more nitric oxide naturally and prepares your muscles for better performance and recovery. Throughout the day, eat balanced meals with good quality protein spread out evenly. This keeps muscle protein synthesis active, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Examples include Greek yogurt with nuts for snacks, grilled chicken or fish for lunch, and beans or lentils for dinner. Daily anti-inflammation boost. Include at least 1 cup of dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, or arugula every day. These veggies contain compounds that reduce chronic inflammation, which can hinder muscle function and recovery. Add them to your breakfast, smoothies, or salads. Some questions to consider. Could you add 2 eggs and a protein shake to your morning routine tomorrow? Would you be willing to have beet juice or beets before your next walk? Can you fit 15 minutes of light walking or stretching into your day? How often do you eat leafy greens? And could you start adding more today? Following these simple steps starting tonight can help rebuild your leg strength, improve your balance, and increase your energy. Small changes like these can have a big impact. Stories of success and lessons learned. Mrs. Thompson's progress isn't unique. Another patient, Mr. Garcia, 68, had been dealing with leg fatigue and weakness despite working out regularly. He was frustrated because his energy was low and his balance felt off. After he started following a nutrition plan focused on timing leucine intake and adding beetroot juice to improve blood flow, things changed quickly. Within 2 weeks, his energy shot up, and he felt much steadier on his feet. He told me, "I never imagined that eating at the right times and drinking beet juice could make such a difference. It feels like my legs have been given new life." What cool! Have you ever felt stuck doing the same exercises but not seeing results? Do you wonder if muscle strength is about more than just workouts? Would you be open to combining nutrition and movement to get better outcomes? These stories highlight a key lesson. Muscle loss and weakness aren't caused by just one thing. To really rebuild strength and stability, you need to focus on several areas at once. Neural signaling, helping your brain and nerves communicate clearly with your muscles. Nutrition, eating the right nutrients at the right times. Circulation, making sure your muscles get plenty of oxygen and nutrients through good blood flow. Inflammation control, reducing the chronic inflammation that wears down muscles and nerves over time. Think about your own routine. Are you addressing all of these? Or are you just focusing on exercise without paying attention to nutrition or blood flow? By taking a well-rounded approach like Mrs. Thompson and Mr. Garcia did, you can give your legs the support they need to grow stronger, stay stable, and keep you moving well into the future. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family who want to regain their strength and confidence. Have you tried any of these habits before? Or do you have questions about restoring muscle strength? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and help however I can. And remember, the journey to stronger legs and better health is a step-by-step process, but with the right habits, you can make real progress starting today. Make sure to subscribe to Evergreen Health and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest tips to help you live your healthiest, most active life. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.